You arrive here because somewhere inside you knows that feeling is a frequency. Imagine a distant radio, static melting when the dial finds a clear note. That note is the feeling you can tune into: hope, calm, excitement, and when you match it, reality begins to listen. Today I promise a practical path, rituals you can practice daily to raise your emotional frequency and speed up manifestation. This is not wishful thinking. It's a reorientation of attention and energy, rooted in quantum ideas and human sensation. You'll learn how to feel first, then align outward outcomes, and you will leave with simple, repeatable rituals that make this real. Let your curiosity lead as the soundtrack of possibility settles into your chest. You are about to step into a different kind of science, emotional physics that responds when you change your inner weather. Move with me into a closer look at the source of that note. Put your hand gently on your sternum, feel the subtle thump. That is your live transmitter. In the quiet you can sense tiny shifts, temperature, rhythm, lightness. Those micro-sensations are the raw data of frequency. Feeling is not vague, it's information. When you practice noticing without judgment, you train the instrument that shapes your day. I'll guide you through a 60-second anchor that you can use anywhere. Inhale for 4, hold 1, exhale for 6, and on each out-breath say the single word that best captures the feeling you want. Peace, magnet, joy. With each cycle, your chest becomes a tuning fork, resonating more purely. As the rhythm settles, imagine the notes spilling outward like ripples. This small ritual primes your nervous system to expect the state you choose. Keep that momentum. We deepen into the physics of why it works next. You may think this is mystical fluff. Instead, see it as practice in directed attention. Your brain is a machine that filters reality by what it believes. When you practice feeling first, you change the filter. Over time, the world conforms to the clearer signal you send. Imagine light bending toward a lens. You're crafting that lens. Keep the breath, the single word, and the image of ripples as your first tools. Ahead, we will unfold the quantum roots of this process and give you rituals that feel like small miracles anchored in your everyday life. Breathe once more and carry this quiet promise into our next step. At the quantum edge, particles change when observed. Translate that elegantly. Your attention collapses, possibility into experience. When you hold a clear feeling, you're the observer choosing which potential becomes actual. That doesn't mean every thought is destiny. It's about prioritizing the internal environment you inhabit. To practice, start a short nightly ledger. Write one feeling you felt today and one you wish to feel more. When you record, you're amplifying that emotional wavelength and instructing your attention to search for matching evidence. It's like training a telescope to find a particular constellation. The more you practice, the more the universe hands you clearer coordinates. Let that idea settle like stardust before we move to entanglement and alignment. People ask, how quickly will it happen? Quantum hints that particles respond immediately to changes in state when linked. Emotionally, when you feel a future outcome as real now, you create entanglement between your present and that future. This is not forcing specifics, it's aligning pathways. Create a small ritual tonight. Before sleep, visualize one vivid detail of the future. You want a voice, a texture, a smell. Hold it for 30 seconds while placing your palm over your heart. Then whisper your chosen feeling aloud. These acts knit threads between the now and what you desire. Over time, you will begin to notice synchronicities, people, ideas, doors tuning into the new frequency. Slide gently into the next practice where we translate this into daily habits. coherence is the bridge between feeling and physiology. When your breath, heartbeat, and mind move together, your system broadcasts a clean signal. Practically, use a 5-minute coherence practice. Sit quietly, inhale slowly, imagine golden light moving from your solar plexus to your crown, hold for a heartbeat, then exhale and imagine that light expanding beyond your body. As you breathe, notice temperature change or the slightest flutter. Label the moment aligned and carry that word into action. This short daily calibration primes your nervous system to respond to resonant opportunities. Keep this warmth. Our next chapter builds a series of rituals that become your living practice. Understanding is only fuel when it becomes habit. Choose one micro-ritual tonight: the breath anchor, the nightly ledger, or the visualization before bed. Commit to 5 minutes. The science and myth will meet when you repeat with devotion for days. This is the scene where quantum ideas become daily magic. Take a breath and feel how small consistency can be an enormous lever. Prepare to open fully into the most transformative practice next, the ritual that crystallizes feeling into change. Begin your day like a radio technician tuning the pre-dawn transmitter. As the light enters your window, stand and stretch slowly, feeling each vertebrae lengthen. Take 3 full breaths, naming one feeling you want to carry: confidence, ease, magnetism. Pour 1 cup of warm water or tea and hold it as a symbol. This is a vessel, your intention. Sip slowly and visualize the warmth spreading through your cells, raising their vibration like strings warming before being plucked. Spend 2 minutes scanning your body, finding where resistance lives, and breathe compassion into it. This 7-minute sequence recalibrates you before the world writes its script. Keep that steady lift. Next, we bring sound and motion into alignment. Sound shapes vibration. Use a short movement practice with voice. Hum a comfortable note, feel vibration in your chest, then move gently hips, spine, shoulders, letting each hum resonate through the motion. Try a 3-minute moving mantra. Inhale, hum for 3 beats while lifting arms. Exhale, settle and feel gravity. After movement, strike a singing bowl or use a bell to signal the clearing of old frequencies. This combination resets your posture, mood, and electromagnetic field. The act feels innocent but potent. It dislodges stuck energy and creates an inner echo of the state you want to inhabit. Hold that echo as you prepare for a focused visualization that can shift your timeline. Now, sit comfortably and soften your gaze. Close your eyes and imagine a corridor of light stretching forward your timeline. On the floor of that corridor are stepping stones labeled moments where desired change could appear. Choose the nearest stone and place a bright token of feeling there. A warm amber orb representing gratitude, a silver spark for courage. Breathe slowly and see the orb pulse 3 times. With each pulse, feel your chest soften, your shoulders release, and an energetic upturn roll through your belly. Whisper your chosen word and imagine the orb multiplying, connecting to other stones down the corridor. In this moment, you are both the artist and the audience, folding the future into the present. Stay here for 60 seconds and notice a subtle shift in inner temperature or tone. Keep that sensation. We will bring it into real action next. As you practice, learn to read the quiet yeses the universe hands you. They might be small. A friend mentions an idea you've been thinking, an email arrives at the right moment, a parking spot opens. These are confirmations that your signal has shifted. Treat them as data, not proof only. The healthier response is curiosity and gentle amplification. Honor the sign, replicate the ritual that preceded it, and take a small aligned action. send a message, write a paragraph, open a door. Action is not frantic chasing. It's a soft, confident step toward what resonates. Keep watching and you will find momentum. You're ready now to weave everything together into daily life. Design your day around micro checkpoints. Before each meeting or task, take 30 seconds to close your eyes, breathe the pattern that lifts you, and say one aligning word. Keep a small object in your pocket, a stone, a coin, or a written slip, so when you touch it, you remember the orb in your corridor. When resistant moments come, use a 2-breath reset. Inhale light, exhale acceptance. Over weeks, you'll notice your choices shifting toward what matches your new vibration. This is how the rapid manifestation accelerates. Small pivot points repeated become a new neural groove that draws matching circumstances. Stay soft and watch how the day transforms into a ladder of aligned steps. In a moment, I'll give you the final synthesis and an invitation to keep going. You arrived with curiosity and leave with a toolkit. The breath anchor, nightly ledger, coherence practice, morning tuning, sound and movement, and a short visualization to entangle your present with desired futures. The core message is simple and sacred. Feel first, calibrate often, and act softly from alignment. When you make feeling your guiding instrument, manifestation accelerates because you're no longer pushing outcomes from scarcity. You are inviting them from resonance. Take this blessing. Your inner weather matters. Begin with 5 minutes today. If you felt resonance in this journey, subscribe to the channel to receive more cinematic, quantum-guided practices. Share this with someone whose frequency you want to lift, and comment below with one word you will use in your breath anchor tomorrow. Your sign-offs shape the field. Keep tuning, keep trusting, and watch how small rituals expand into beautiful, fast manifestations.